it's Ryan here with your next guitar tutorial. And as I promised you last week, I said that I would teach you how to learn your fretboard, learn the notes, okay? You can test me. I know my whole fretboard confidently. And this is what my guitar teacher taught me on how to learn this. Now this is an exercise that you can do every day. It'll probably take you a good, well, at first it could take you a bit of time, and that's okay, that's good. It's good that it takes you a bit of time. You don't want to train yourself with the wrong note on a fretboard and then you have to correct yourself later. That's just it's gonna be bad news. So what I suggest to you is to take your time doing this exercise. Do it every day. Like I said, it could take you anything between 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, depends on how much you want to practice. The more you practice, the quicker you learn the skill. Okay, so let's get into it. So you should know the chromatic scale, and if you don't know the chromatic scale by now, well, let's just basically look at what the chromatic scale is. It's every note in music, and as you guys should know, it's basically, well, as you should know, all right, you should know the chromatic scale consists of starting from A sharp, right? So A sharp, B, C. There is no B sharp, all right? And there's no C flat. So if someone tells you C flat, you tell them, you liar, or it's B, okay? D sharp, E, F. There is no E flat, E sharp, and there is no F flat. If someone tells you F sharp, you tell them G sharp, and then you back at A again, all right? That's G sharp, A, all right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start from the top. You can pick any note you want, your starting note, and you can either choose three notes per string, or you can do 4 notes per string. Try either one. I would suggest that you start off with maybe 4 notes per string. And yes, so let me show you how to do this. So you start from G, and the next note is G sharp. The next note after that is A. The next note after that is A sharp. Then after A sharp it's B. So now we need to go to the next string. So where is B on the A string? It is over here. Then after that, after B, C, not B sharp, C, then C sharp, then B, then D sharp. So now I'm going to the next string, my D string, D sharp, after D sharp, E, F, no E sharp, then F sharp, then we need to go to G, G string, open. Now we might run into a problem here, I think, right? Let's see what happens, but maybe not. G, G sharp, A, that's nice enough, A, alright, after that, B, C, no, wait, G, A, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, alright, anyway, yes, I found myself in a bit of a problem there, G sharp, A, like I said, A sharp, B, C, after C, D. Okay, I did more than one note there, by the way. If I'd only done 4, G sharp, A, B, G sharp, A sharp, B. After B, it's C. We're fine. C sharp, D sharp. After D sharp, E, F, A sharp, G. So find your way across like that. Play all every note. You can do 3 at a time. Now obviously I'd been doing this for quite a while, even though it still catches me down there, but who plays notes down here? Well, actually a lot of us, but anyway, what you'll most probably find yourself doing is something like this. If you're new to this, is G sharp, A sharp, next is B, okay, this is the A string, A open, A, So I'm looking for G, G sharp, A sharp. I'm looking for B. So A sharp, B. Okay, there's B. B, C sharp, obviously. And how you're going to teach yourself is that you see on your guitar, there are these dots, all right? Mine doesn't have a dot at the 3rd fret. Yours will have a dot to the 3rd fret. You're going to learn which string and by which dots, or which close to dots, or maybe it's a bit off the dots, and that you're going to start memorizing this. This is going to become part of your muscle memory. No, this is not muscle memory. This is more like just memory. And that's how you're going to learn your fretboard, go all the way down. But before you can get there, obviously you need to learn what notes are on, is each string tuned to open. Open means that if I play the string open, that's your open string. So I created a rhyme for this, and may I just note at first that I played bass before I actually played guitar. So I only had the 4 strings, and my rhyme that I learned was G, the animals eat. Like G, the animals eat, but the animals eat. So G, the animals eat. Then I started playing guitar and I added on everybody. So everybody, G, the animals eat. You can make up your own rhyme, you're more than welcome, whatever sticks in your head. But you know the open strings and you know the chromatic scales. And then start practicing. Take your time, guys, right? Perfect it. You can't squeeze a banana ripe, which means that what you don't want to do is you don't want to teach yourself the wrong notes at the specific fret, because then that thing's going to stick in there, all right? And when it comes to you having to play an instrumental or a solo, or you having to play a chord, in the moment where you need to know, okay, the next chord within the song is A, and then you're going to play it, and it's going to be the wrong chord. Oh, there's A, all right? So take your time in the beginning. All right, it doesn't have to be fast. You don't try and impress anyone. I mean, yeah, get together with your buddies, and then, after getting yourself and whatever, create challenges and stuff like that. But that is the exercise that I would do. Try and start up somewhere. Yeah, so you don't have to start by G. You don't have to start by A. You can start whenever you want, and then try 3 fingers, and then try maybe 2 notes per string. Go all the way up, and then the next challenge, the next level challenge, is to come backwards. And do it backwards. Yes, know the chromatic scale backwards. So E, D sharp, D. By the way, I'm not thinking about the chromatic scale backwards. I'm actually I know these notes here. So E, D sharp, D, C sharp, C, B. Did I just say C sharp? You should have stopped me there. So E. Let's say I do 3 or 4 notes per string. So yes, E, D sharp, D, B, no, what am I doing? E, D sharp, D, I need C sharp next, isn't it? C sharp, see, it's getting trickier. C sharp, C, no, that's B, C sharp, C, B, because B, C, what's before B? A sharp, and so I can continue and work my way up. All right, like I said in the beginning, do that every day. Just do it as a simple one of your warm-up exercises. So after doing your warm-up exercises, you want to check my video out on that one, and then after that, learn your chromatic scale. Just go through that, go down, then go down again somewhere higher, and then come up, and then come up somewhere lower again. All right, and see how that does for you. Do that every day, and soon you won't need to do it anymore, because you find yourself, you're good. Alright, so I hope that lesson right there has blessed you. I'll check you next week in our next guitar tutorial. Please subscribe to this channel, and also may I just ask you to like this video as well, because you like it, right? Or hit a rumble, give us a rumble if you're on Rumble, or BitChute, give us a like, or Odyssey. I don't know what they do on Odyssey, but we're on all these fantastic channels. Go check all the other videos in our playlist as well, because it's not just tutorials. There's a whole lot of other stuff, like a comedy reality show, there's Harper McCaster, there's also this thing, dude, there's so many other things. There's also other lessons as well. Alright, so go check that out. See you guys next week. Cheers.